Hello grade 10 students! Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Angelito Panuncio. In this video, you will learn how to find the sum of the terms of a given geometric sequence. Geometric series. When we say geometric series, it is the sum of the first n term of a geometric sequence. Geometric series is denoted by the formula S sub n is equal to a sub 1 multiplied to r raised to n less 1 all over r minus 1, where a sub 1 is the first term, r is the common ratio, and n is the n term. So let's consider this given problem. Find the sum of the first 6 term of the geometric sequence. Proceed tayo sa number 1. In our number 1, we have 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 32 plus 64. So, try natin i-apply yung ating formula. So, since 6 term, first 6 terms ang hinahanap, sum of the first 6 term, so magiging S sub 6 siya. Is equal now to our A sub 1. A sub 1 is equal to 2. Multiply to our common ratio. How to get the common ratio? A sub 2 divided by A sub 1. Or pwede rin siyang A sub 3 divided by A sub 2. So, 4 divided by 2, we have 2. Therefore, the common ratio is 2. And 2 raised to our n term. How many terms we're going to find? Okay, so 6 terms. So, 6 ang lalagay natin dyan. Then, minus 1, then close. Divide or all over the common ratio, which is 2 less 1. Then simplify natin. 2. 2 raised to 6, we have 64. Less 1. All over 2 minus 1, we have 1. Okay? Is equal now to 2 multiplied by 64 minus 1. We have 63. Yan. Hindi na natin lalagay yung 1 since denominator na naman ay 1. So 2 times 63, we have 126. Therefore, our series in this given sequence is 126. So, pwede rin natin siyang imano-mano. Okay? So, isolve lang natin, mano-mano. 2 plus 8, we have 10. And then, 4 plus 16, we have 20. And then, 10 plus 20, we have 30. Plus 32, we have 62. Plus 64, we have 6, 126. Same lang din sila. So, pwede rin siyang imano-mano. Okay? So, ang series natin, or ang sum ng ating sequence ay 126. Next, proceed tayo sa problem number 2. In problem number 2, our sequence, or geometric sequence is 3, negative 6, and 12. So, hinahanap natin yung sum ng first 6 term. Okay, so gamitin natin ang formula natin. We have S sub 6 is equal to, or A sub 1. Our A sub 1 is 3. Multiply to the common ratio. Ano yung common ratio natin? Negative 6 divided by 3. So, negative 6 divided by 3, we have negative 2. Negative 2. Then, ano yung magiging n natin? So, we have 6. And then, minus 1. 6 dito dahil 6 terms yung hinahanap. First 6 terms. Okay, then, all over r, which is common ratio. Common ratio natin is negative 2 minus 1. Yan, by the formula. Next, simplify simplify natin, we have 3 multiplied to negative 2 raised to 6 is positive 64. Okay? Positive 64. Less 1 all over negative 2 minus 1, we have negative 3. Okay? So, pwede na rin natin itong cancelin. Okay, 3 divided by negative 3, we have negative 1. So, magiging negative 1 yung denominator natin. Is equal now to 64 minus 1, we have 63. All over negative 1. So, 63 divided by negative 1, we have negative 63. So, ayan yung sum ng ating first 6 term dito sa sequence na to. Okay? So, next, let's proceed to problem number 3. Now, let's proceed to this problem. Find the indicated sum of the geometric series. In our problem number 3, we have 8 plus 16 plus 32 plus the ellipses up to S sub 8. So, i-substitute natin. So, we have S sub 8 is equal to our A sub 1, which is 8. And multiply to the common ratio. Common ratio natin, 16 divided by 8, we have 2. Raised to 8 minus 1 all over the common ratio 2 less 1. And then simplify lang natin siya. So we have 8 multiplied to 2 raised to 8, we have 256 minus 1. All over 2 minus 1, we have 1. Yan. Is equal now to 8 multiplied by 256 minus 1, we have 255. Yan. Kahit hindi natin ligay yung over 1 dito. So, 8 multiplied by 255, we have 2,040. So, ayan, yung ating sum ng first 8 terms sa ating geometric series. Okay? Next tayo, problem number 4. In our problem number 4, we have 3 plus 12 plus 48 plus ellipses up to S sub 8. So, solve natin siya. S sub 8 is equal now to A sub 1 natin, we have 3 multiplied to the common ratio. Ano ang common ratio natin dito? 12 divided by 3, we have 4. Raised to how many terms? 8 less 1 all over the common ratio 4 minus 1. Okay? Then next, simplify natin. We have 3 multiplied by 4 raised to 8. We have 65,536 minus 1. All over 4 minus 1, we have 3. So, pwede na rin itong cancel natin ito. 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. Okay, next. 65,536 minus 1, we have 65,535. All over 1. Pero hindi na natin kailangan ilagay. So, therefore, ang magiging sum ng ating first 8 term dito sa ating series na to is 65,535. Okay? Next, proceed tayo sa problem number 5. Okay, problem number 5. In problem number 5, the given is A sub 1, which is equal to 3. Common ratio is equal to 3. And then, we are looking for the first 5 term of the geometric sequence. So, gamitin natin yung formula natin, which is this one. So, we have S sub 5 is equal to A sub 1. Our A sub 1 is 3. Multiply to the common ratio 3. raised to the n terms, which is 5 minus 1, all over to the common ratio, which is 3 minus 1. Okay, then simplify lang natin siya. So we have 3 multiplied to 3 raised to 5. We have 243 minus 1. All over to 3 minus 1, we have 2. Is equal now to 243 minus 1. So multiply to 242 all over 2. So multiply natin 3 times 242, we have 726 divided by 2. So 726 divided by 2, we have 363. So ayan yung magiging sum ng ating geometric sequence. Okay? Now let's proceed to problem number 6. In our problem number 6, we have a sub 1 which is equal to 1. Common ratio is equal to 4. And we are looking for the first 6 term of a geometric sequence. So find the sum of a geometric series. Okay, since we are looking for the first 6 term, so S sub 6 ang isulat natin. Is equal now to a sub 1 natin, we have 1 multiplied to 4 raised to 6, okay, minus 1 all over common ratio, we have 4 minus 1. And then simplify lang natin siya. So we have 1 multiplied to 4 raised to 6. We have 4,096 minus 1 all over 4 minus 1, we have 3. Alright? And then it is equal now to, kahit din na natin sa may 1 na yan. So 4,096 minus 1, we have 4,095 all over 3. So 4,095 divided by 3 is equal to 1,365. So ayan yung magiging sum ng ating series or ng ating geometric sequence sa ating problem number 6. Gets? Under geometric series, there is what we call infinite geometric series. An infinite geometric series is denoted by the formula S is equal to A sub 1 all over 1 minus R, where A sub 1 is the first term and the R is the common ratio. And there is a condition that the absolute value of R must be lower than 1 or must be lesser than 1. Let's consider this given problem. Find the sum of its infinite geometric series if it exists. Okay? So problem number 1. In our problem number 1, we have 1 plus 1/5 plus 1 over 25 plus the ellipsis. So ang ating A sub 1 is equal to 1. Ang ating A sub 2 is equal to 1/5. Anong common ratio natin? To find the common ratio, divide lang natin ang A sub 2 natin, then A sub 1 natin. So A sub 2, which is 1/5 divided by 1, we have 1/5. So ang common ratio natin dito ay is equal to 1/5. Since ang ating common ratio is lower than 1, therefore, the sum will exist. And the sum of this series is given by S is equal to our A sub 1, 1 all over 1 minus the common ratio, which is 1 over 5. Simplify natin, we have 1 all over 1 minus 1/5, we have 4/5. 1 all over 4/5. Okay? Then 1 divided by 4/5, we have 5 over 4. So, ayun yung magiging sum ng ating infinite geometric series. Now, let's proceed to problem number 2. In problem number 2, Our sequence are 4, 12, 36, and ellipses. So our a sub 1 is 4, our a sub 2 is 12. What is our common ratio? To get the common ratio, we must divide a sub 2 and a sub 1. So 12 divided by 4, we have 3. Therefore, ang common ratio natin dito ay 3. And then, since ang ating common ratio ay greater than, the absolute value of our common ratio is greater than or equal to 1, therefore, the sum cannot be determined. Okay? Kapag ang ating common ratio sa infinite geometric series ay greater than or equal to 1, therefore, the sum cannot be determined. Okay? Ayan, we're done! I hope na meron na naman kayong natutunan sa video ito na inyong pinanood. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share to your classmates, and then if you have clarification, ask your teacher. See you next time!